Hey everyone, it's Will here with Flow Trade Effects. I'm bringing you guys a new video. This is going to be a breakdown of the last few trades that I took here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have loaded up behind me the EURCAD, and that's going to be on TradingView. I did upload this idea on TradingView about 14 hours ago, so as you'll see, this is what the market looked like at that time. I like using TradingView for that specific reason because it allows you to place a trading idea out there, and then it will actually freeze frame the market from that point and then allow you to revisit that trading idea, say 10 hours, 15 hours, 24 or 36, whatever hours later, and then be able to load the most recent price action after that freeze frame point. So that's what I'm going to go do here for you guys and show you guys how this trade panned out. And this was like a public trade that I did post on my wall on TradingView. If any of you guys want to follow me on TradingView, I'm on there as Flow Trade Collective, but I am going to trade or change that to Flow Trade FX in just a little while. I just got to figure out how to do that. But this is the trade, the EuroCAD trade that I took, and let's just see what happened. All right. So here we have a couple different support and resistance lines that I have drawn here, and they're marked in blue. As you can tell, I was expecting a bounce off of this middle resistance, aka support line, and we did get a resist or a bounce off of that level, except it was short-lived and it didn't quite get all the way up to the previous swing high, and it actually fell maybe about a quarter of the way up. So with that, I was able to get out of that, and my stop was actually hit for almost 75 pips. So not too much, but I did I did want that trade to pan out, and that just didn't happen. As you could tell, price actually came back down towards this further resistance or support line down here, which kind of acted as a support, but it's also hasn't really been respected too much either. So it seems like price is on a nice run to the downside. At any rate, it was stuck between these two boundaries, and it did give some hope as if it looked like it was going to go towards the upside, but it just didn't have the momentum back behind it. And as you can see, these relatively large bars towards the downside, kind of indicating every time the market came towards the upside, it was really just swinging down, and it was being met with a very large momentum towards the downside. I just didn't see that at the time, and I felt like this was still a very valid trade. For a while, I was in profit, but I didn't get enough profit to maybe manage the trade profitably. So that one ended up being a loss. Aside from that trade, I did take another one. The euro seemed like it was moving a lot yesterday, so I also checked out the Euro JPY. Now, I did not post that one on my trading view. That was actually just a trade that I seen on my trading platform, and I took that trade. And it was actually on my mobile, but I will load up the trading view of what that trade looks like as well, so you guys can see. Now, here I have the Euro JPY. This is the 1 hour time frame. Same thing on the trading view. Now this one I actually posted up most recently, so you won't see the freeze frame effect where you'll see the new bars loaded, but what you will see is the results of the trade. You also see my stop loss here, and you also see this one blue line that was a support line that was actually broken with some considerable momentum and then acted as a resistance towards the upside. And that's what I actually took my trade based on. I put my stop just above that line right there, and as you could tell, price went on a nice swing towards the downside for over 300 pips. So I risked only 700 or 75 pips and ended up getting 300 and almost 400 pips. So on this trade, it was pretty nice. Pretty much the same idea with this one. I just looked for the break of this line, ended up retracing back to that line, and kept it pretty simple. I didn't expect it to drop as much as it did, but hey, sometimes you get that and it works in your favor. So now I did have a couple results. Let me see. Okay, cool. So here, these are just the results of these two trades. So as I mentioned, I took a loss on the EuroCAD, which I placed a this size lot. And then for the Euro JPY, I came back in and placed this size lot as well. And as you could tell, that was a take profit hit and that was a stop loss hit, like I just mentioned. So both of those trades happened without me really interacting with them. I just set my parameters and let them do their thing. And these are the results. So that's pretty much what we're doing at this point right now. It's about 11, almost noon. So we're pretty much done with this for the day. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up with that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you guys kind of get the idea of how I'm trading. And if you watch that price action video that I made, it should give you guys better insight on how to find these trading opportunities as well. Until the next time, y'all, stay positive, stay healthy, stay profitable. I'll see y'all. Peace.